Welcome everybody. We are going to start our granny square gloves off with a magic ring. I'm going to show you how I do my magic ring. So first you're going to wrap the yarn right around your fingers and just like that, hold it down with your thumb, and you're going to insert your hook into the circle just like that, and then you're going to pull your working yarn through and twist it up. As it's twisted up, you're going to grab your working yarn again and chain one. Feel free to hold it so that it doesn't slip off the hook when you get your working yarn again. Ooh. There we go. We got it. Boom. And this is me just chaining one. It's a little weird because I'm like, oh, I gotta bring the camera. All right, and then it's going to knot itself just like that. Pull it tight. Now we are going to work 4 double crochet clusters. So start off by chaining 2. That will count as a double crochet, and then you're going to crochet 2 double crochets to complete this first cluster. Go ahead and chain 1 and complete this process 3 more times, and in total you will have 4 granny square foundational clusters. Your clusters should look just like this, cute and sweet. Go ahead, tighten, fasten off, and grab your second color. You're going to go ahead and make your corners. To make a corner, you just make 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, and then go into the next corner. Hopefully I explained that right for you guys. You know, granny square. I should do a separate tutorial for that. But anyway, we're going to grab our third color and start to create the body of this granny square. I'm gonna have to make a separate tutorial on a full-on granny square because it is as simple as it is. It's intricate just talking about it, but the focus is the gloves, y'all. So get that third color, go ahead, make your clusters and corners. As you can see, we have 3 colors here, and I'm just putting it on my hand to see how big it is. If you were making this for your baby, of course 3 colors would work best for small, tiny hands. But 4 colors is usually the standard for an adult hand, what I came to the conclusion of. So go ahead and measure it on your hand to see if it's big enough for you. If it's not, feel free to do another color and go all the way around. And for me, I stopped here because it's perfect. We are going to start working on the perimeter. Now, you are going to need to make 3 more granny squares. Okay, you're going to have 2 granny squares, 2 for each hand. All right? The perimeter. So, before we get to that, be sure you have 4 granny squares. That's made, and they're gonna go brr, 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 just like that. Okay? So now we're going to be making the perimeter to the outside of our granny square. Okay. Okay, so first you're going to start with a plain foundational granny square. Okay. Voiceover, begin. To start our border, we're going to start with a chain 3, and we're going to yarn over and begin to work at the top of each stitch. A half double crochet. We're going to work at the top stitch, half double crochets all around the perimeter. All right, yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through again, pull through all 3 loops, yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, pull up, pull through all 3 hoops. Put a half double crochet between clusters as well too, and then at the top of each cluster a half double crochet. Once you get to a corner, you are going to insert 2 half double crochets. So go ahead and yarn over, and you're going to put it right in between that chain 1 that we made in our previous row. Okay, so go ahead, yarn over, pull through. This is going to be our first half double crochet, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, yarn over again, and repeat that process for our second half double crochet. Go ahead and put a half double crochet at the top of that next stitch. I find doing this makes the perimeter more square, and it gives you more room rather than skipping that stitch and going to the next one, because we already put 2 in the corner. So do what works best. This is what works amazing for me. And complete this process all the way around. Your square should look just like this. Go ahead, stretch it out, compliment it, pat yourself on the back because you are done with this first part. These gloves may take you a little while to make, but they are very much worth it. So go ahead and do that to all of your foundational granny squares. Go ahead and face the right sides, smack dab sandwich. And we're going to have the bad sides, the wrong sides, face the outer part. Go ahead and insert your hook into the second half double crochet. The first half double crochet in our corner. I'm going to zoom in real quick just so you can see that I put it in the first one in our corner so that both edges can line up really nicely. Go ahead and grab your working yarn, whatever yarn you want to make for this part. This is the body of our glove. Pull through, chain 1. Feel free to slip stitch all the way down. I did single crochets all the way down. So basically you just insert your hook, pull through a loop, and then pull through both loops for a single crochet. I did that all the way down. I found that just makes it look better to me, and you get more stretchy room. So this is what our glove is going to look like once we do all that. So we're going to do the thumb part now. All right. First, begin to stitch downward. On the other side, you're going to flip it so that both wrong sides face each other and slip stitch. Slip stitch all the way until you reach halfway, and go ahead and measure on your hand, put it on your hand to see if, okay, do I want my thumb to start there or do I want it to start a bit sooner? You got to play around with it for this first part right here. So as you can see, I use a stitch marker so that I can really measure it and see where I can start my thumb part. Once you get where you want your thumb to start, go ahead and you're going to chain 1 and begin to just single crochet all the way around the thumb part. So go ahead, chain 1, insert your hook onto one side at a time to just go into a circle, as you can see that I'm doing right here. To connect both sides to each other, you're going to insert your hook through both loops for each side of the glove, and you're gonna pull through, like slip stitch to pull through, and continue going around in a circle on the other side, and just single crochet. Make sure you try it on to see how long of a thumb part you want. Of course, these are fingerless, so you don't want it to be too long. Insert your thumb, insert your hand. Now we are going to make the wrist part and the upper part. Both are the same way. The difference is for the upper part, you just do 2 rows. So what I did is single crochets all the way around. Feel free, you can do a ribbing for this part. And it's the same way how we did the thumb. You just go around in a circle one side at a time and just go around. Be sure to try it on so you can see how long you want it for both the wrist part and the upper glove hand part. Now that you have your glove, I know that went a little bit fast, but go ahead, weave in those ends, do what it do. Go ahead and try it on, and you're done. These are your stylish fingerless granny square gloves. They look like gingerbread boxing gloves. I hope you guys like this tutorial. See you on the next one.